Hello everybody and welcome back to another Don't Starve Together video. So today we'll be looking at some basic tips for new players. Yes, we're going back to the basics. We'll be looking at some basic tips for new players that want to get back into Don't Starve, or people that never played before and that are actually quite excited to playing. So today we'll be looking at exactly resource gathering in specific. We're going to be looking at how to get grass, twigs, all the real basics. So if you guys are more advanced, it might be a little boring this video. But this, yeah, like I said, going to be really for the basic players, like the really new players. So without further ado, let's get started. The first thing you want to do when you get out of the portal is usually there's like 3 flowers here. Well, you don't really necessarily have to pick them up, but if you want, you can. But the first thing you want to do is try to get twigs and grass. So you're gonna go to the closest grassland biome, and you're gonna start collecting twigs here. Twigs are used to make tools, and also is used to make a torch. Those are the two main things that you really need for the first night: is fire and tools. Tools aren't necessary, but it's gonna help you get stone and wood, so it's pretty good tools. But yeah, you're gonna need a torch for tonight or a campfire. So that's why I suggest to you to start with probably a campfire if it's your first night. But if you feel like that you're not that scared, go maybe with a torch. With a torch, you'll be able to explore during the night and follow the coastline always when you explore. Follow always the coastline so that you can see what the map looks like more. Now, as you can see, I've been collecting berries. I've been collecting the flint on the ground. These are the basic things that you need to collect. If you want, you can try to kill butterflies, but they are a little harder to catch up to. But if you get them, they're going to give you 8 HP every time you eat one. So those things are pretty good. And so you see here, I collected pretty much all the basic resources. Again, I'm collecting the saplings. I would say get around 40 twigs and 40 grass, and I usually put them on these two sides, like on this right side of my inventory, so I can know easily where they are. But you guys can maybe have a different strategy. Put them on the left side of your inventory. Either way, it's you guys to decide. And like I said, you really want to just collect flint, your berries. You can even collect the carrots, and here you go, the grass. I finally found grass. Grass, you're usually gonna find it if you don't find much, like in this grassland biome. Go to this savannah. In the savannah biome, there's literally going to be tons of grass. You see here, tons of grass and tons of rabbits. But literally on your first day, just concentrate on getting those resources, because you don't necessarily need extra food. Like rabbits, you don't need those right away. You really just need to concentrate on getting resources to have a good structure. For your food, you're only going to need carrots and berries for the first day, because as you can see, the hunger bar doesn't go that low on the first day, and we're already almost halfway there. And so just continue collecting grass and twigs. And if you explore, if you're exploring, always look at your map. Have you ever explored this area? Yes or no? Because if you already go at spots where you explored, you're probably going to find less resources that are new to you. And so that's why you really want to make sure not to explore the same place. And like I said, explore the coast so that you really know what the landmass looks like. And I'm just going to be, like I said, continue getting that grass. And if you guys are wondering, for new players here, if you do not want to click on the grass, you can just press spacebar, and spacebar will collect the closest resource to you. And look at that, we already found the beefaloes. That's going to be for another video. So yeah, like I said, concentrate on that. Now, you see here, this is your clock on the top right corner. Your clock, this is going to determine what's the time of day. It's going to tell you when it's day, when it's dusk, and when it's night. At nighttime, you necessarily need a fire. It's like you really need a fire at night, or if not, you will die, because a monster will kill you at night. And so you need to build one of these 3 light sources. The second one is for when you make a base, so you won't be looking at that. So it's either that you work on a campfire or a torch. The torch is the simplest one. If you want a campfire, you're going to need to have an axe in the tools section up here. You're going to have an axe and chop down the trees. If you chop down the trees, if you cut down a medium one, you're going to get 2 wood, and that's going to be enough for a normal campfire. And like I said, so here it's going to really be like all your tools, your campfire. This is your crafting system in this game. And so that's why here we have light, and all of our light sources are all going to be in here. All of our tools are going to be in the first tools section. So that's why it's going to be very well organized and easy to find the things you really want necessarily. Okay, so like I said, night is about to come, so that's why we're getting ready with the last preparation for our resources. You see that I already have on first day a stack of grass. That is really good, having a stack of grass on your first day, because this is going to allow you, like I said, to build a campfire, a torch, You can also later build on a trap to catch up food, and also a backpack. There's many possibilities, but grass is really important. And grass is going to allow you to not only like build backpacks but also make rope later on, and rope is really going to be useful. And for twigs, they're really useful for torch, for tools, but it's also going to be useful for making crock pots. Crock pots take some sticks, also drying racks. And so that's why I like to take a reserve of like at least 2 stacks of twigs at the beginning, so that when I make my base, I don't have to go out and collect more twigs and grass because I already have my stack of grass and twigs. And so I'm gonna go back and go chop down a tree just to show you guys. So if you want to take the torch, just take the torch and equip it on your hand, and you'll be fine for the entire night. The torch will last the entire night. But if you want a campfire, let's just chop down here. Let's chop down this this tree. So usually, if I'm the lumberjack, so I already have my axe. But if not, you're gonna have to build it like I just did. You're gonna have to go in the top left corner and make this axe. Once you've made this axe, you just go next to a tree and you press spacebar, and it will chop down the tree. I'm chopping a lot faster because I'm woody, but you guys usually would take 15 shots for a big tree, 10 shots for a medium tree, and these small trees over here, it's going to take around 5 shots. Okay, so we're going to set up a campfire here. So just set up somewhere where you can collect resources at night. So here I have 2 grass I haven't collected and a stone. So I'm just going to put my campfire, I'm going to put my campfire right here. And to keep your fire lit just in time, just grab the logs in your inventory and drag it and put it on the wood. And this will add fuel. You don't necessarily need to add wood on your first night because the night is really short. But just to make sure, you could maybe add 1 log or something like that. For your food supply, I would suggest cooking up some food and eating some, and even keep cooking some for reserve for the next day. Because if you use a torch on the next day, it could be really useful to have some already cooked food on you. As you see, I'm now full. And that is pretty much it for your first day. Like I said, continue collecting those grass twigs. Make sure you have a light source. And that's pretty much it. So keep on surviving, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!